In the bustling heart of Nova City, where dreams often clash with harsh realities, there lived a young man named Jack. At 25 years old, Jack carried the weight of the world on his shoulders, and at the center of his universe was one person: his mother. Jack's life was simple yet complicated. He worked a mundane job, struggling to make ends meet while living for the moments he spent with his ailing mother, who had been diagnosed with a rare heart disease. The burden of her illness loomed over him like a dark cloud, casting a shadow over every part of his life. One sunny afternoon, Jack found himself in the kitchen with his mother. She was preparing a small meal, her frail frame moving with determination. Jack stood beside her, concern etched across his face. "Mom, what did the doctor say this time?" he asked, his voice trembling with anxiety. "Just a little more medicine, sweetheart," she replied, forcing a smile despite the weariness in her eyes. "They say I'm stable. You don't need to worry." Jack watched her, his heart heavy with doubt. Although she laughed, he could see the truth hidden beneath her bravado. She was fighting a battle that was slowly wearing her down. As he stepped outside into the busy streets of Nova City, the sounds of the city swirled around him. People rushed past, their laughter and chatter ringing in his ears, but Jack felt isolated, as if he were moving through a dream. Every day, he watched his mother grow weaker, feeling helpless as the weight of her illness pressed down on him. At work, things weren't any better. He sat at his desk in a nondescript office, surrounded by colleagues who seemed to glide through life with ease. Their laughter echoed in the room, but it only deepened Jack's sense of despair. "Jack, you need to lighten up. Life's too short to be so serious all the time," one colleague teased, laughing as they exchanged jokes with another. Jack forced a smile, but his heart wasn't in it. He couldn't shake the feeling that while they joked about life, he was living a nightmare. "What's the plan, Jack?" another colleague sneered. "You'll be stuck here forever if you don't take some risks." Their words cut deep, but Jack remained silent, clenching his fists under the table, feeling a storm brewing within him. Later that evening, he returned home exhausted from the day's wait. His mother was sitting on the couch, her head resting on a pillow. Jack plopped down beside her, his heart heavy. "Did you have a long day, dear?" she asked softly, her voice laced with concern. "Yeah, it's the same every day," he sighed. "But I'm trying to save up, Mom. I want to get you the best treatment." Tears welled in Jack's eyes as he looked at her. "I just want you to be okay." That night, as he lay in bed, Jack stared at the ceiling, thoughts racing through his mind. Desperation seeped in, taunting him with the thought of quick solutions. What if he could make a fast fortune? What if he could save his mother with a single decision? The thoughts gnawed at him until he finally drifted off to sleep. The next night, he found himself in a dark, abandoned warehouse. Shadows danced along the walls as he hesitated at the entrance, watching a group of individuals huddled together, whispering excitedly about their plans. "We steal the tech from the lab, and we're set for life. No more worries, no more struggles," the leader declared, enthusiasm radiating from him. Jack's eyes widened at the possibilities laid out before him. The idea of easy money beckoned him, but a part of him recoiled, feeling the weight of his morals. Later that night, back at home, Jack sat on the floor, surrounded by medical bills and paperwork, the harsh reality of his situation sinking in. His mother called from the next room, her voice trembling with worry. "Jack, are you all right?" With a deep breath, Jack fought against the turmoil inside him. "I'm fine, Mom," he called back, though he knew the truth was far from it. As he picked up a cherished photograph of his mother from happier times, he found himself wrestling with a deep internal conflict. "With each decision comes a consequence," he whispered to himself. "I can't let her down. I can't."